Hi everyone, and it's good to be with you. And it's been a bit of a day, and I'm making this video late, and I'll release it in the morning. Um, have you ever been in a situation where you've thought, "Oh, I didn't really see that coming," and today was one of those situations. Um, all week, I've felt that there's been a creeping assault on my peace and feel a little bit tired perhaps, and I've got a bit of annual leave coming up. But we can get ever so vulnerable, can't we, when we're in that place? And I think in this atmosphere of uncertainty with regards to the coronavirus, um, things can build up and reach a crescendo quite easily. This morning there was some shouting and screaming coming from neighbours next door, and I've got my mum staying, and she's not backward in coming forward, so she confronted them and told them to stop swearing and to behave, and they did. They responded, and then secondly, I bought some new plants to go across a hedge because my neighbours um, like to thin down the hedge at the back. And so I thought, right, rather than get into conflict about this, I'll just put up a bit of a new hedge. And that didn't quite work out that way either. And we had a bit of a spat. Anyway, it's all good, and that was all rectified. But it just shakes you, doesn't it? Because you think, gosh, you get up in the morning and you don't expect, bam, to be right in the middle of a storm. The disciples found themselves in a storm, didn't they, on the Sea of Galilee, and Jesus just slept through it, and they got a bit agitated with that. Um, but it's because they were needing to understand what his peace was all about. And the chastisement for our peace was upon the Lord Jesus, we read in Isaiah 53. The work of the cross was about purchasing our peace. And Jesus suffered that we would receive his peace, his shalom, his health, his healing, his wholeness. And, receiving that peace just penetrates our very souls, our bodies, our minds, our souls, our spirits, and everything is just made new in that place of peace. But believe you me, there is a real assault on that peace, because once that peace is lost, then the enemy can run riot in our lives, can't he? I also want to encourage you to really be mindful of God's timing. And I was sent a lovely Instagram clip today from Jay John. And Jay John too was saying, don't rush ahead of God. Don't be discouraged maybe that things are not working out the way you'd expect them to be. He may be protecting you from something. Just trust his timing. His timing is perfect. We've been thinking very, very strategically about what Nahum said about keeping to God's agenda, keeping to God's time frame, keeping the feasts. That is, keeping in the calendar, keeping in God's way of thinking. And that was in a place of restoration. That it was okay now in that epoch that Nahum was talking about to start doing that again. And as things remain uncertain for us in the time that we're in, then more than ever, we need to be really grasping that and understanding the times that we're in, and the times that God says that we're in, because nothing has changed for him. And he is ahead of everything that is going on in this world at the moment, and he's got a huge plan and purpose to bring good. What the enemy meant for evil, he is turning around for our good. So be encouraged, and I hope to see you soon singing on the mountaintops. God bless you.